Hi again, everyone. I'm Ollie Matthews. This is Refuge from Narcissism. No contribution with this video. I'm seeing in the comments, and I've been getting messages from subscribers about comments being censored on the channel, not showing up on the videos when you comment on them. So let me explain to you what's been going on, and this goes to my larger point of the shadow banning and the censorship and how the algorithms are working and things YouTube does to change how the algorithms work so you can't stay on top of it. First of all, I'm not deleting your messages. I mean, unless you're being an asshole and you attack me, I don't delete your messages. But with the people who are complaining, I'll tell you this: how it used to work was, or what YouTube actually does is, if you comment, it doesn't even have to be on my videos. Once YouTube deems your comments problematic, whereas they don't like what you're saying, you have the wrong opinions, you're saying the wrong things, they put a shadow ban, basically put a shadow ban on your account, where they don't tell you you're shadow banned, you don't know you're shadow banned, there's nothing indicated that they're messing with your comments. So what they used to do is, and what I used to have to do, and I still do to a certain extent, is there used to be, your comments that went right to the page, and then there was two others, like a spam and then held for review. So then I would have to go in to either the held for review or the spam. Usually the spam ones were legit spam, and they did away with the spam one. They just have the held for review. And every day or whenever, I would have to go into the held for review, and it would be the same commenters that were constantly held for review. Constantly. And there was really nothing that they were saying that was offensive, or it was nothing crazy most of the times that they were saying that you would need to be held for review. But everybody who is held for review all have the same politics. All think the same way I do politically, all think the same way I do about baby boomers, all have basically the same opinions I do. I have never, in 8-9 years of doing this, have seen somebody on the left, some liberal on my channel, being held for review. Ever. So when it was the held for review thing, it made it pretty easy. It made it pretty easy to get them put on. In fact, it would give you the option, I think it still does, to always approve this user's comments on my channel. And I've had to do that for a lot of you, where I've had to go in and put a check to always approve your comments on my channel, because I know you're not a problem. I know you're a supporter. I know you're a subscriber. I know it's not a problem. Well, I guess about a year ago, that stopped working. Comments stopped being stopped. Still a held for review folder, but there are a lot less messages showing up in the held for review. So what YouTube did, apparently, is they changed the algorithm once again to where, and they don't tell you they're doing this. You got to figure it out. So what YouTube then does, because YouTube then, when you post a video, or when you're reviewing a video, or when you're watching a video and you're looking at the comments, you could either rank the comments by top comments or newest first. YouTube always defaults to top comments, and it'll keep switching you back to top comments. So what you used to be able to do a year ago, okay, I would be able to set in the video whether it came up top comments for everybody or newest first. And I always set it for newest first. Why? Because under top comments, they would shadow ban your comments again. and you wouldn't see it. And you'd have no idea where. You'd never see it. Okay? They weren't showing up in the held for review folder. They weren't showing up in the main regular comments folder. The only time they would show up is when you switch from top comments to newest comments. Then the comment would show up. So then what YouTube has done in the last couple months, apparently, is even if I set the video, because I set every video for newest first, it still defaults it. It still defaults it to top comments instead of, even if I set it at newest first, which shows all comments, it still defaults it to top comments. And that's what's going on now. Okay, so every time you look at a video, you have to make sure it's under newest first. They also put another thing where it hides, at least on my end, it'll show messages I haven't responded to. So if I like or comment on somebody's comment, if I like it, if I comment on it, okay, the next time I refresh the page, that comment and my comments won't even show up unless I click it off of show me top comment. I have to click off show me comments I haven't searched for, I haven't responded to. Okay, I X that out, then all the comments come out. This is what YouTube is doing to demoralize you, to make you think you don't have a voice, to make you think I'm deleting, to piss you off with the channel, to frustrate you. This is what they do. This is the shit we're up against. And they're not going to stop. They're not going to stop until somebody stops them. Bottom line, they're just not. They're just not. They're going to keep changing algorithms, changing rhythms, doing things to mess with people's account, to mess with the commenters who comment on the account who they don't like. It's not even necessarily comments you've made on my channel. This is across YouTube. So if you've made other comments on other people's channel that have gotten you flagged and now you're in that algorithm, your comments aren't going to be showing, don't show up. Unless somebody sets it to newest first, comments I haven't responded to, okay? And then you're going to show up. This is a game. This is a constant game they are playing for power and control and to control the narrative. This is what they do to hinder smaller YouTubers' accounts, to keep accounts from growing, to cripple accounts that have grown. This is the game they're playing. And people get upset, okay, because they think I'm deleting it, I'm censoring them. And I'm not. I'm not. Unless you're being a complete freaking asshole, then you're getting censored, okay? So I'm not going to let you basically come into my business and be an asshole. I'm just not. You can disagree with me all you want. Plenty of people do. As long as you're respectful about it. This is how their big tech and the oligarchs demoralize. This is how they ruin people's businesses. This is how they control the narrative. This is what's going on. So you're going to have to take, when you're commenting and you don't see your comment, you're going to have to take those extra steps. You're going to have to set the comments to newest first. Make sure that if you've already commented on something, it won't show it to you unless you X out of it. And there's like a little tab at the top, comments I haven't responded to. Only show comments I haven't responded to. You got to hit the little X, and then then all the comments come up. It sucks. It does. It sucks. But this is what's going on. That's why it's happening. Okay? Every time you think you try to get ahead of it, they keep changing the algorithm to mess with you. And you don't pick up on it sometimes weeks or months. You don't pick up on what's going on. Because it was too easy when it was just they'd all just dropped in the other folder. People figured out, just go in the other folder, approve them, and then if you know these people, just set it for always approve these people's comments. Even when you click always approve these people's comments, they then hide them. If you're on that algorithm, YouTube will still hide it if they've already determined that you're a problem, that they don't like you, that they call them problematic posts. This is why, and I'm going to say it again, this is why supporting the channel, if you can, is so important. Because YouTube itself is tries to destroy small creators if you have the wrong opinion. They don't like small, because what they want is they want CNN and MSNBC and these big mega corporations that nobody gives a shit, that nobody's watching anymore. Okay, they want them to have all the control over you on the internet and on social media and on YouTube. They don't like small creators. They don't like people who haven't done it the old way. They don't, even though they built their entire fucking platform on our backs. And now they're mad nobody wants to watch their legacy bullshit anymore. Because the cat's out of the bag. Everybody knows they're liars. Everybody knows they're full of shit. Half the country cares, half the country doesn't care. Half the country loves it. Because they're weak, they're feckless, they want to be run, they want to be controlled. Okay? They think that these so-called elites, it'll be just like high school all over again. Will you get free stuff? Mommy and daddy will give you whatever you want. Pay your bills, pay your rent, pay your car, pay your insurance. No, they don't get it. They don't get where this all ends up. It's very frustrating. It's frustrating for you. It's really frustrating for me. Because without you, I can't do this. And it seems like they know who the people are that help carry this channel. And they target them as well. If you watch me too much, you're going to end up on that list. Again, and if you watch the wrong other people too much, you're going to end up on that list. Might not necessarily be anything that you said on this channel. Could be anywhere. Can't tell you how many people ended up on that in that basket. So frustrating. But again, that's why it's important that you support the creators you believe in. You support the creators you like. You support the creators you watch and you get a benefit from. Because these people are trying to make my voice and take away your voice by the comments and by watching. They don't like it. They want to take it away. They want to set the narrative. These corporations that make millions and billions of dollars, and it isn't enough. It isn't enough because they don't feel that they can control the narrative anymore. Because people know they're lying and they know they're full of shit. So again, if you believe in the channel, support it. If you believe in other people's channels that you like, and they do what I do, support them. Because otherwise, we're all going to be gone. That's just the way that is. So, that's what's going on with the comments. That's where the latest algorithm is at. Okay? They just hide shit. They basically kind of just hide shit in plain sight, almost. So you get frustrated. I'm deleting comments. I have no voice here. Whatever it is. It's really to get you to be mad at me. Is what it's meant to do. So, again, you guys, it's been slow the last 2 days. So if you want to get something in, I got 2 stories to do tomorrow. I got a couple privates to do tomorrow. if I still do need sponsors. There are people who are seeking sponsors. Again, if you believe in the channel and you want to succeed, please support it. Okay? Because you don't understand how many factors there are working against me and anybody who supports me and anybody who might have similar opinions as me and have stated it anywhere on YouTube and maybe other platforms. Because we know these platforms collude with each other. They just do. So, links are in the description box. Everybody, you know what to do with them. Hope to hear from you soon. Please support the channel if you can. Thank you if you have in the past. I really do appreciate it. I'm Ollie Matthews. This has been Refuge from Narcissism. Take care.